Do I need a power flush? My name's Alan Hart, and today I wanted to answer some of the questions that have been asked in the comments in the videos. I've got a boiler install, so I'm going to show you a boiler install from start to finish, and I'm going to show you how I was caught out a little bit really. One of the comments, do I need a power flush or could I just change all the radiators? So on this particular install now that I'm going to show you, the customer replaced all the radiators before us going and changing the boiler, and if you look here now you'll see how mucky the system is. So what I'll do is I'll show you this boiler installation from start to finish. Yeah, let's go and have a look. The first thing when we install a new boiler or update central heating systems, protect all the carpets. Put some roll and stroll down on this just to protect it all. And then we've got this old hot water cylinder in here. So we're going to take this out and we're going to update this system to a combi boiler. If we look at that, we've got gas pipe comes out the side at meter box, and we've got this old balanced flue. So we'll take that out and we'll brick that in nice and neat. Just putting roll and stroll down everywhere where we're going to be walking. We'll also put some dust sheets over the top of anywhere where we think water will get. We've got an old Ideal Classic boiler. That's an open vent boiler, and it's got some header tanks up in the loft. So we're going to cut all this out, tidy all this up, take these air vents out and brick them up. I'm going to drain the system down now. We've just got a drain point there, so we can drain this down. We're also going to have to update the gas on this as well, because the gas is undersized. So it's an old beast, is that? An old Ideal Classic cast iron heat exchanger. Just take the boiler off the wall now, and then we're going to brick this flue up. So we're just removing this cylinder now. These pipes on this are 28 millimeter, and we can just take all this cylinder out. This system is on a gravity hot water system, and all we need to do is cut this out, and then we can use the existing flow and returns for the heating downstairs, and they'll just work just as they did before. So yeah, quite easy on this one. We're installing an Ideal Vogue in this property, and we've got a standoff kit as well. So we've just got the template now on the wall, and we just mark it all out so we can connect the standoff kit onto the wall. And then what we'll do, we'll put the boiler on and we'll run pipes up the back on this. So we've lifted the boiler on the wall now, just starting to put or line up to put all the clips on and put the pipe work in. So we've got some nice brass clips on this install, and then we've just connected into the old flow and return there for the old heating. So in answer to the question about flushing, can we change the radiators, and instead of flushing the system, we're going to find out now, because I'm going to connect the Magnacleanse on. So we'd always connect the Magnacleanse on as a minimum on a job, and then we'd do like a mains flush as well. But I was quite shocked. As I say, this system, all the radiators are all new radiators, so we wouldn't expect that much muck to be in this central heating system. But yeah, so let's have a look now. So we're just connecting the Magnacleanse in now. If you use the Magnaclean filter, then there's an adapter that comes with the Magnacleanse, and you can just connect it on. If you use the Fernox filter, like a Fernox Omega filter, then you can also get an adapter for them as well. So I've connected the Magnacleanse now onto the boiler, and then if you have a look here, we've put some chemicals in. I've put some X800, some Sentinel X800 chemicals in this. And if we look at the pipe on the left, we can see it looks quite clear. And then if we look at this one on the right, it's really black, really mucky. And if we just follow this now to where the boiler is, we can see what's happening here. We've got the mucky water from the central heating system, and that's going round and it's going into the Magnacleanse, and then it's going through the Magnacleanse, and then it's going back to the boiler. And as we can see there, the pipe going back to the boiler is clear, so we can see that we're not putting loads of muck and sludge into his new boiler. So let's have a look now inside the Magnacleanse. Wow, absolutely amazing. Now, bearing in mind this system, all the radiators have been changed. Let's have a look in the other one as well. So, do I need a power flush, or do I need a system flush? And will replacing the radiators solve the problem? I think that answers the question. If you just change the radiators and you don't flush the system, then you're just going to have all this muck still going back into your new radiators. If we just have a look outside now, we're just doing the brickwork. If you look at the bricks, we've sourced matching bricks for this job, and we'll just key it all in. So we've chopped it all out to key it all in, make it look as nice as we can, and try and make it match the existing brickwork. If you look there now, you can hardly tell that it's been done. Once it's dried, then you won't even know it's been done. So the brickwork there looks absolutely amazing. One thing there, so it flew, it's all sealed, terminal guard on it. So if it's less than 2 meters, it needs to have a terminal guard on. And the pipe work, the gas is sleeved, and the pipes are all put on with brass clips because it's outside, and plastic ones sometimes snap after they've been cold for a while. Just got a few final checks. Test it with flue gas analyzer. Test the water, make sure that it's clear, and then we can put some inhibitor into the system. We've also installed a Nest learning thermostat on this system. We've wired that in on the open firm part of it as well, so it'll work really nice for our customer. That's the Ideal Vogue boiler installation. It's had a Magnacleanse, so it's had a full Magnacleanse, and it's also had a mains flush afterwards. Now I've got a question for you. What do you think to press fitting? So I'm going to add some pictures now of some boiler installs that we've done and some different press fit. And I just want to, if you could give me your opinion below. The reason I like press fit is you've got no muck, no sludge, no flux, no solder going into your pipe work. Also, there's no risk of fire, which is a big thing. No fumes going in. So what do you think to it? Please add a comment below and let me know. So, should I replace my radiators, or should I do a power flush? Well, what I'd like you to put comments below and let me know what you think. My opinion is if you change your radiators, you would still need to flush all the pipework out, because if your system is very bad, then the muck and sludge is also going to be in the pipework. So you could change the radiators, but if you did do a power flush, then more often than not, you will be able to flush all the radiators out, and you'll be able to get it fairly clean. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. As I say, if you could give me your opinion on PRESSFIT, I'd be very grateful if you could put some comments below here. That would be great. And if you like what I do, if you like my videos, if you could just please comment below and tell me what you think, what I could do better, or what you like or what you don't like, and that'd be really grateful for that, to be honest. Yeah, and don't forget to click up here somewhere, wherever it is, or it might be down there nowadays, to subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell. Yeah, I think that's it really. Yeah, I've got some on the Nest, on that Nest thermostat. There's a video. There's a video showing how to wire a Nest thermostat onto OpenFirm. So if you've got the Ideal Vogue and you wanted to put a Nest onto it, onto OpenFirm, there is a video for that. The Magnacleanse, I've done a few videos on Magnacleanse and how to connect it into an Amiga filter as well. So there's an adapter that you can get for the Amiga filter. So I've done a video on that as well. How else? No, I think that's about it for this one. And I'm still smiling is if Jez is still watching. So happy New Year to everybody, and thanks for watching.